Hi there, I'm Laura Holloman. I am the creator of Endotype Branding. And today I'm here to answer the question, how does endotype branding work? In order to explain to you how I've created it, how it works, and how it was developed, we first need to identify the problem that endotype branding solves, the problem I was trying to solve by creating a branding system. Having been a small business owner for almost 30 years of my life, no lie, since I was like 17, 18 years old, I've been a small business owner. Having done all of those things, I have attempted to market and brand different companies and been involved in marketing for multiple other companies that I had worked in along the way. Those 9 to 5, when I had my little side hustle over here that I was working on. I've done a ton of things wrong. And I've had to learn as I go. I didn't have training and education and experience in that field. I had experienced marketing and branding from a consumer point of view. So I think that brings in a really unique perspective as I was trying to solve the problems I saw in branding. The biggest problems that the licensees that we are working with, the people who are offering branding to other people or considering offering branding to other people, is the sales component. So here I am, a small business owner, and there you are, a graphic designer, somebody who creates funnels, somebody who does copywriting, somebody who is building courses. There you are in your field of expertise. I don't understand from the perspective of a small business owner why I should spend my very hard-earned income, and even more importantly, my very valuable time with you. Why you and not the dozen other people like you that I know out there? In this world of social media, I can go to any one of my networking sites and I can say, find me a course creator, find me somebody who does branding. Who do you know who can help me build a website? And I will have 20 recommendations in a half an hour. So the competition, and it's not so much the competition is more, it's just more easily accessible for your consumers. Your consumers need to know that you're the one that they can buy from. Now, the old business adage, right? We can either compete on money, we can compete on quality, or we can compete on service. A lot of people think that they need to compete on money. And so I see graphic designers and website designers that are deeply, deeply discounting their services and their packages, charging an hourly rate instead of charging for the experience that you actually have. The Endotype branding system helps you sell more effectively, and sell potentially an additional product or service. If you're a website designer, you can sell branding also. How does it help you sell more? Now, this gets into the business owner's perspective of the problem. See, here I am, a linear thinking, logical business owner, talking to a creative marketing and designer who has a background, has a business, and you guys are talking your language to a business owner who doesn't understand marketing. You're using words like branding when I think that means I've already picked out my colors and I had a logo made. My branding's done. I don't even understand what the terminology that you're using is. And so as you're trying to describe what it is that you're going to do for me and what it is you're going to create for me, either because my brain doesn't think in terms of pictures or because you're using terminology that I don't understand, I get lost. This is happening on your sales calls regularly. Those small business owners are getting lost because of terminology. They're getting lost because they don't understand, and they don't want to seem dumb. So most of them aren't going to ask you any questions. They're just going to go, yeah, yep, okay. And then you ask for the sale, but because they got lost somewhere along the way, they say no to the sale. Because small business owners don't understand the same things we do. Endotype branding is a communication tool that bridges the gap between the creatives, the business coaches, the website designers, and the small business owner. It allows you to sell more to those small business owners. It allows you to be more of the expert, because the process from the perspective of the business owner is so simple. And once you are trained on the process, it's so easy on your end. So, Laura, how does Endotype branding work? The Endotype branding system is built on the personality profile of the Endotype formula. The Endotype formula has not only been my research project for years, but I have used the research of so many other experts in their field. So many other people who understood like how a person was designed and had a piece of the puzzle. And my zone of genius was seeing how it all came together to give us a really clear picture of who an individual is. Well, as you know, branding for a small business owner is simply taking who they are and magnifying that out into the world, capturing the essence of their personality and how they do business and how they are acting in business, and marketing that, the colors that are picked, the design style choices, the language that's used, the voice or the tone of that language, that all is determined on who the person is. So a personality profiling system is the exact right tool to be able to create a branding system. And that's what we've done. Inside of the Endotype formula, one of the differentiators of personality is what that person kind of embodies first and foremost. There are action-oriented people. There are feeling-oriented people. There are those that are so focused on a mission or an intention. And then there are those that are focused on information, the how-tos, the mechanics, the understanding. Those 4 quadrants, action, motivation, energy, and wisdom, every single person is divided into one of those 4 quadrants. And those quadrants determine the brand personality. There are certain brand personalities that are known to be action-oriented. So, from the perspective of how this works, once you're a licensed Endotype branding specialist, you'll send that quiz out to the prospective business owner. The prospective business owner takes the quiz. If you haven't taken it yet, do so at this time, because you're going to see how easy it is. It takes less than 5 minutes. It's fewer than 5 questions. They then get back a set of results, the business owner, that goes, oh, that does sound like me. Wow. You also know their type. Oh, they're a visionary type. You know that the visionary types fall into the action-oriented quadrant. So you know their brand personality is going to be one of the action-oriented brand personalities. Now you need to get the vibe. The vibe of the person, the vibe of the business owner is kind of that client experience. So you get on a call, you say, What do you do? How do you do it? Why do you work with those clients? We have a few questions that guide you in that interview process. And what you're listening for is the vibe of this business owner as they work with their clients soft and supportive, this kind and kind of compassionate, oh, I got you energy? Is it more of the collaborative, woo, we're going to do some stuff together, this is going to be amazing? Or is it more, I know how to do this? The authority, the ruler that's leading from the front. If you just follow the system, if you just do it my way, if we can just do this together. Supportive, collaborative, authoritative. That's all you need to identify their brand personality. You need to have them take the quiz, know which quadrant they are in, know which of those 3 types they are, and you have their brand personality. Then we have created really robust sales tools for you so that on the very first meeting, you can show that person their brand personality. They can self-identify. This solves that problem of, I don't understand what you're talking about, from the business owner's perspective, where you're talking in jargon instead of showing them information. Let me give you an example. This is what we call our brand solution or the brand sales document for the Maverick brand. You've already determined that this person has the authoritative support style, that they're mission-based, they are changing societal problems. And so we show them, I think you're the Maverick. You're kind of, notice these different descriptors, the rule breaker, innovative, the radical, the outlaw. Now, notice as we open it up here, the Maverick business thrives on being authentically unique. Rules are made to be broken and boundaries to be pushed. As they look through this, I then bring their attention over here to the pitfalls. And I say, every Maverick, every brand leader has pitfalls. If we've found the right brand for you, these might be your pitfalls. And they go, yeah, they are. Now I take them to the back page that has been designed to sell based on how that person already operates. You see, I know what motivates them. I know how they think because this is all based on a personality profiling system. So we take them through their back sales page, which will be different than other brand leaders' sales page. And it helps them to understand why they need to choose branding, why they need to choose Endotype branding, and what the next steps are. We ask for the sale, and they say yes. Those brand solutions, showing people that brand that way. Now, it's not a copy and paste. They don't get that sales document. We explain to them, we create for you a brand activation formula. We create for you a custom piece based on the fact that we now know you're a Maverick brand leader, based on the business that you do, and based on your uniqueness, we're going to custom make you a piece. Those brand solutions don't act as the end product, but rather as a sales tool, because we're bridging the communication gap between, oh, you get, because you've been trained, they're a Maverick. And you say, you're a Maverick. And they go, okay, I don't understand. It gives them the visuals. It gives them the energy. It helps them identify themselves as, wow, that is me. This is all taking place in the span of 20 to 30 minutes. No other, remember we talked about, if I put out a call for branding people, I get 20 different offers, but nobody else can show them their brand in 20 minutes. Nobody else can show them that level of expertise, that level of know-how that you have to be able to show to them. Endotype branding works because it's based on the personality profiling system, because it's simple, and because we've created the sales tools that work for each individual personality and brand type. We know what sells. What we want to do, and what I want to do, is take the power of what I've created and the power of the Endotype formula quiz and put that into your hands so that you're able to elevate your level of expertise, stand out as different when compared to all the other website developers, all the other course creators, all the other people. Create something unique. Create a level of sales and expertise that elevates you and compensates you in a way that you deserve. That's how the Endotype branding system works. If you'd like additional information to see whether or not it's going to work for you, whether or not your type of business could either become a branding specialist, you already are, and this would enhance your system, or you could add this on as an additional product, or maybe you're just a website designer that really wants to build beautiful websites. You don't want to give them the branding. You just want to make sure they're well branded. We can take care of all of those things. Please, let's connect. Love to have a conversation with you to see whether this is the right training for you to be able to participate in.